I was just 5 years old when I picked up my first tennis racket. My parents always used to play tennis on a Sunday morning. I would go with and start hitting the ball around on the grass. Little did I know this would be the start of a very promising tennis career. I started going for tennis lessons once a week and playing the odd tournament. About 5 years into doing this, I improved to a point where I was ranked within the top 20 of the nation. To me, this was the best feeling ever because I had no intention of making it that far. One day, at a tournament, one of South Africa's best coaches approached my dad and asked if he could take over and be my personal coach. And he saw a lot of potential in me and he would like to help me reach my full potential status. My dad and I jumped at the enormous opportunity that had just been presented to me. This is when I realized for the first time in my life that I could go far and do wonderful things with my tennis. The person that pushed my tennis the most was my dad. My dad was also a very good tennis player as a child and teenager, but gave it up because he had no motivation. He wanted me to do the things he couldn't do. He wanted me to achieve greatness in the sport of tennis. Within 1 year of working with my new coach, greatness has started approaching. I was ranked top 10 in the nation and still had loads of room for improvement. But I knew I had not achieved my full potential status, and this drove me to work even harder than I was already. If tennis taught me something, it was to keep fighting, even if you're hurting, even if you're losing. It taught me to never give up. My dad passed away in the year 2008. This was the year I was starting to play international tournaments. This was supposed to be our year to achieve what we had always spoken about. The life lessons I picked up from tennis had come into play here. I kept on fighting it, and at the end of the year I had won my first international tournament and achieved the #1 ranking in South Africa. I was overwhelmed with emotion that I had achieved what I'd always wanted to. This is where I thought I'd achieved my full potential, but I was wrong and ended up winning 4 more international titles, including losing in the final of the African Championships. All these results had ranked me the highest ranked African in the world at number 82. Finally, I thought, could I achieve more? 3 months later, I was invited to play the Europe circuit for 7 weeks. These 7 weeks were when the top 7 junior tournaments in the world were happening, the biggest being Wimbledon. When I first picked up a racket, I never thought I would achieve so much in life with tennis. I continue on with my main goal to play professional tennis full time. I keep in mind the valuable life lessons it has taught me and keep on fighting even through everyday life struggles.